Hi, Helen here again from businessplusbaby.com, and a couple of weeks ago now I made my first video blog post, posted it on my blog businessplusbaby.com. Seemed to go down pretty well, and a few people said, oh, I've been meaning to do that for ages, but I'm really nervous and I can't get over that sort of cringe factor thing you have the first time you stick your face in front of a video camera. So I thought what I'd do is I'd mention a few tips that I use to get myself over that cringe factor, and see if they help you. So the first one I think for me was I just had to get over it. You know, just accept you've got to do it. The first time you're going to feel really awkward, and just do it, get it over with really. And you're going to look at yourself on camera or on the video, and you're going to think, oh, I look awful, I look fat, look at my makeup, it's terrible. I mean, you know, I straightened my hair this morning, I did the school run, and just, I mean, look at that. Waste of time, totally. But you know, I've just gone out there and I've just done it, and I think that's all that you can do, and you'll get better with practice. You know, same with everything, the more you do it, the better you'll get. Okay, the next thing I found quite useful is I didn't start videos by sticking my face in front of a camera. I did some slideshow style videos. So you know, you can use PowerPoint for that, so you do a PowerPoint presentation and you can convert that to a video, and if you're quite confident with PowerPoint, that's a nice sort of friendly way to ease your way into it. Also, if you've got something on screen to look at and talk around, that's less stressful than just sort of sitting there in front of a camera with nothing in front of you, really. So there's that. If you don't have PowerPoint, there are other programs you can use. I've used Screencast-O-Matic. I'll put a link in the post below this video so you can find that, but that's a free way of just a piece of free software that you can use online, in fact, dead easily, really quickly, and you can just record what's, you know, points and clicks on your own screen, computer screen, and then you just upload it to YouTube, and as long as you've got a microphone, there's nothing else you need, so it's a really good way to sort of get your confidence up there. Another thing that I found really useful was to just get used to having a camera around and seeing and hearing myself on video, because you're just not used to it, it just feels weird. So I put the camera on the tripod in the middle of the room, and me and the kids just messed around and were silly and sang songs, and it's amazing how kids can just relax you a little bit, and they, you know, they're not shy, they're sticking their faces in the camera and singing silly songs, and it just relaxed me quite a bit. So we did that for an afternoon and I felt much better about it then. Another way of getting yourself used to being on camera is you probably carry a video camera around with you in your bag or your pocket all the time if you've got a mobile phone, and most of us have now. So why not just surprise yourself and just talk into it and just get used to it and get comfortable that way. The trouble I found with mobile phones is they're a bit of a pain if you're on your own and you want to take a video, because you're kind of holding it like this really tense, and that just tenses your shoulders up and you just look weird, which is what you're trying to get over in the first place. So what I did, this is my mobile phone, I got one of these tripods, and that means you can just stand your phone up wherever you are, stand it on a table, talk into it much more easily. And the tripod was, you can see it just there, £6 off Amazon, really cheap, so really good, and it's just useful for using your phone as a camera anyway. Folds up really small. I won't take my phone off because it's a little, there we go, you can see it folds up really small, and you can stick it in your pocket and take it wherever you need to go, so that's brilliant. And then tip number 4 from me is don't imagine you're talking into a camera, imagine you're talking to a real person, somebody you know, someone you can visualise, and then that just makes it much easier to just basically sit in a room and talk to yourself, which is always a bit weird, isn't it, let's be honest. So there's 4 tips that I found really worked well for me, so give them a go, and when you've made your first video, tell me about it. Just post me a message on YouTube or in the comments below this blog post that I'm going to embed this video in, because I'd love to see how you're doing. So we'll all work through it together. So thanks for listening, and looking forward to seeing what you come up with.